guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Giselle and I'm a sonographer out here in Las Vegas who loves all things Disney, and I live in I just said that. It's a new year, okay? It's a new year, new videos. I have been toying around with the idea of talking about skin and acne because if you guys haven't noticed, yes, I have a lot of acne here on my chin, and this is just me wanting to be real and candid with y'all because I did ask on my Instagram about if you guys were interested in hearing about my acne journey, and it really is something that has been making me feel really insecure, and I haven't been wanting to film videos because of it. Today's video is just me catching up with you guys and letting you know what's been going on and why I am getting acne. So without further ado, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's get started. All right, you guys, so pretty much acne, I don't really need to go over what acne is or like the details about acne, why we get it, and things like that. But I just wanted to share my story because a lot of the videos I've been watching have been about acne, how to clear acne, how to fix hormonal acne, and all these different YouTube videos about how to do all that stuff. So this video is not how to fix it, how to get through it, but it's just me letting you guys know what is happening right now to my hormones, especially because of the fact that I stopped my birth control back in September of 2021. Yes, this is going to be about birth control and hormones and mental health and just a lot of different things. My channel is to usually promote ultrasound awareness, but it's also about my life too and the experiences I go through. And I share a lot of the things that I go through with you guys, and you guys want to hear about this. So if you're interested, definitely stick around. And I just want to see if there are other people who are going through what I'm going through, because it's kind of hard to find those videos about people who kind of are going through this, because I've been on birth control for over 13 years and I didn't know much about what would really happen when I got off of it. I was just kind of thinking about the day when I would finally get off of it, and one day I decided to get off of it because I'm getting around the age where I want to eventually have kids, and we have the next maybe few years or so to have kids. And I just want to make sure that my body can kind of handle on its own and do its thing without birth control. So with that being said, I went on birth control at the age of like around 14, 15, and that was because of irregular periods, very heavy periods, and anemia as well. Oh, also acne too. I had acne back then, and they said the birth control would help with acne. So little did I know I would be on it for so long, because I always thought I was gonna get married and have kids by the age of like 24 or something, but that didn't happen. And so I have been on birth control for much longer than I anticipated, and knowing that I had to get off of it eventually, I was like, okay. At that point where I decided to get off of it, I was on a different birth control than I had originally been on. So the original birth control I had always been on was some kind of version of Yaz or Yasmin, which helps with acne, and it just made sure my periods were regular. I had my periods regularly once every month. It was great, and my periods were pretty short, maybe like 4 to 7 days. There were things that I didn't like though. I would have very emotional, let's just say situations or periods of time where I was feeling so emotional, and it was usually about the week before I was gonna have my period, and it like came once a month. I was feeling some kind of way once a month, every month. It was horrible, but it's hormonal, and emotions are led by hormones, so it definitely was pretty crazy. But I had to change my insurance at one of the times because of the whole pandemic thing, and my doctor couldn't get me the birth control that I was using, and they put me on this different birth control. So throughout 2020 I was on a whole different birth control, and my body went through it. It was just crazy. My emotions were everywhere. I was really sad a lot of the times. I didn't want to do anything. I was pretty groggy, lazy, and things like that, but it was very much so a big change from how I was before. And I, for a whole year, went through that. And I decided after I was just so fed up with everything with that birth control and the doctor, because the doctor I went to honestly didn't really care. I was so upset because I was just like, they didn't even want to hear what I had to say. So I knew I had to, one, find another doctor, and two, figure out how to get the old birth control back. But also I did a lot of conversations with the new OBGYN, with my boyfriend and my family, my friends. I had a lot of conversations about, should I just get off birth control? And I went to the conclusion of just getting off the birth control. So you guys don't make your decisions without talking about it and figuring it out and making sure it's best for you. But at the end of the day, I felt like it was best for me to get off the birth control. And I mean, this goes for anyone who's been on it for a very long time. I know a lot of you guys are scared to get off of it, but you never really know what's going to happen unless you get off of it. And everyone's body does things differently. Everyone's hormones are different. Everyone's lives are different, stresses, everything like that. So this is just my personal story, but when I got off of it, I was like, okay, let's see what it's like. And immediately there were changes in my emotions, in my feelings, in how I felt. I mean, there were just so many different things. It was like 180, completely different from how I felt from 2020. So from September to now, it's now January, I have been dealing with a lot of different things, not just emotionally, but physically. And my acne also flared up from stopping the birth control. And I'm assuming it's hormonal acne. Like, I've been watching all these videos and I'm trying to figure out what kind of acne I have. But whatever it is, it still is some kind of acne that's coming because I stopped my birth control. And the birth controls that I was on pretty much for my whole entire half life was basically helping me with my acne. And so I get like 1 or 2 or 3 pimples or breakouts here and there. But for majority of the time, my face was pretty clear. And you can see that from a lot of the old videos that I've had, there's going to be like a few spots. But now I wake up every morning and I have like a bunch of acne down here on my chin. And at first it was all on my cheeks. And this didn't happen right away. I stopped my birth control in September and the acne started coming around November and got really, really bad in December. And that's when I just decided to like look up a bunch of things, try to figure out how I can fix them and whatnot. And so yeah, that's kind of just what's been going on. After I stopped my birth control, emotions changed. I think it all changed for the better. And the one drawback for me was the acne. And oh, also, I haven't had my period yet. So I don't know when the period's going to come back. My OBGYN said it's still too early to tell if everything that's going on with my body has to do with the birth control and me being off of it, or if it's something else. So she told me to wait a little bit longer to see when my period comes back, but we'll kind of figure that out as we go through this journey together. And this was just me letting you guys know what happened to me after I got off my birth control. I basically changed, like my emotions changed, certain aspects of my life have changed after getting off of it. But like I said, the acne and then not getting my period, those are two big things that have been happening. So without further ado, if you guys are interested in more acne videos, acne journey stuff, and basically being off of birth control, please let me know in the comments below. If you're going through the same thing or have been through something like this, please let me know. I had so many people reach out on Instagram telling me that they went through the same thing too, and it took them years. They told me it took them years to figure out what was best for their body and their skin. And I know that this is really going to be a new journey for me if I'm going to plan on staying off the birth control, because I know you can stay on birth control until you want to get pregnant, but I just wanted to see for myself like what my body's really going to be like without birth control. So yeah, without any more information, we'll just leave it at that, and hopefully you guys want to know more about my post-birth control and acne journey. So yay! Thank you guys for being here, for watching and sticking through this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Until the next video, you guys, be kind to one another, stay safe, stay positive, and we'll see you next time. Bye!